What's up guys, and welcome to this video. We have a huge change to discuss that went completely over my head. If I knew about this change, this would have been one of the first videos I would have made. So I was playing Kombat League the other day, and a fellow moderator in the chat was watching me play, and I kept missing flawless blocking. I was playing against a Shang Tsung who kept using his 4-2-4-2 string, that string, and I was trying to flawless block it in the match, and I kept missing it. And at first I was like, okay, maybe it's, it's online, it's the lag, whatever. But then I thought about it and I was like, wait a minute. This whole week, I haven't really been able to floss block. I've been getting hit by a lot of things I usually can floss block pretty easy. And ironically, a week ago was when that patch dropped. And for those of you that don't know, I was informed that NRS actually changed how the floss blocking works in this game. So now there's a completely different way to use it, and if you've been playing the game for the past 7 months learning how to flawless block like I was, this is how we would do it. We would block a string, and then we would wait for the last hit, immediately let go of block, tap block again, and then you would flawless block launcher. And this was good because on the defensive side, let's say Shang would do this, right? You would see it coming, you would hold block, and then instantly let go and tap. It would be like you hold it, you let go, tap, and then you get the flawless block. That's how I learned how to do it for a lot of characters. Now, you can't do that anymore. That no longer is an option that you can do. It does not work that way at all. So let me read what they put in the patch note. They said, the flawless block cooldown window after entering block can no longer be circumvented after you successfully blocked something and continue to hold the block button or quickly input another action before blocking. What this means is, if you're blocking anything, for the next oncoming attack, you can no longer release block and instantly tap to get a flawless block. That is no longer possible. That's completely different. What does this mean for the game? This means that you have to relearn a little bit with your muscle memory how to flawless block. So now, in order to flawless block this, you can no longer just block. Wait for the last hit to come out, let go, and then block again the flawless block. That does not work anymore. You can go to training mode, put Shang Tsung, test it on him. Try it all you want, it does not work anymore. Before, it used to be easy flawless block all the time. Now, this is how you get it to work. Now you have to let go of block for a longer period of time, and then you have to manually enter a block again before the move hits. So instead of you're holding block, and then you let go and press it again to block, now you have to, when the string's coming, hold block. After the second hit, you completely let go of block, wait for the third hit right before it's about to hit you, and then you block. That's how it works. So to get it, you have to do this. You have to let go block and then do it, and that's how you get it. Now here's the thing. This may seem like a small change a lot of people glossed over. I didn't even see it in the patch notes because there was like 100 things listed. So I didn't even get to see it, but this small tiny change, it's a big deal. It's a very big deal because this actually changes and affects a lot more characters than you guys realize. Like, for example, Shang Tsung. I haven't looked at the whole cast yet, but just going off Shang Tsung, which is who I'm testing this with right now, it opens up a lot of different possibilities for him. So, for example, anytime you read this string now, the fact that you have to let go immediately after the 4 and then block before the last hit hits you, that means that if Shang decides to do this, that's going to hit you now. You can no longer OS block between strings and cover the flawless block. And what an OS is, it's an option select, which allows you to cover more than 2 options at the same time. 2 options or more by doing a similar sequence. So the OS before, for many characters in this game, is you would OS flawless block a lot of strings. So you didn't have to worry about getting hit in the face. You could basically block that in time, and then right before the third hit of 4-2-4-2 came out, you can let go for a split second and then flawless block and then cover those 2 options. Now this opens a lot of room for some of the characters' offense. The offense has indirectly been buffed, or I should actually say directly been buffed, because NRS, they didn't say in the patch notes that this is a bug. They intentionally changed this because they want it to function this way. So this is going to make the offense for some characters better now. Shang Tsung is one of them. Like I said, if he reads that you're going for flawless block and he does this, that will hit you in the face now. You can no longer cover both options. Now you have to guess. If you see that string coming out and you and you're not ready for the last hit of that, you're going to get hit by his kick if you're waiting to floss block. So now you have to make a decision, which before wasn't there. And this isn't all. Some characters, and this is actually a game plan now, like Shang, for example, if he is confident that you're going to floss block because he's been using the string a lot, and he's like, you know what? I'm going to use the string my 3rd time. I think he's going to try and do a floss block here. I'm going to do this. You're getting launched, and now you're going to eat a full combo for attempting the floss block. So not only did this directly nerf floss blocking, but it's almost as if they wanted floss block to be more of a hard read than for it to be this advanced depth to the defense, because before, the way floss blocking worked is it added depth to the defense. There were a lot of ways you could defend against many characters in the game, many strings and many mix-ups. You could eliminate many of the guess factor just by practicing the timing and labbing the characters. Now a lot of that is thrown out the window. Like I said, I haven't really gotten the chance to go through a lot of the characters, but so far I'm just on Shang only, and this changes the character a lot more than you may think. Like, just for the fact that he can now throw these out to abuse on you, and then when he makes the read and wants to get some damage, you're going to be eating that. If the Shang Tsung is a lunatic, which a lot of players are online, they will do that and they will full combo you. If you factor in Shang's ninja variation with Ermac, he does his 4-2-4 into lift. That will hit you because you have to let go of block now and then wait and then hit it to floss block. The Ermac lift will hit you. Not only will it just hit you, but it will also work for the crushing blow. Because Ermac's crushing blow on the lift is you have to block late. So that perfectly synergizes with the crushing blow on the lift. Because you go to floss block late, that instantly triggers a crushing blow and you're going to eat more damage. So this is a big deal. This is something that a lot of us are going to have to practice. It kind of makes sense now. A lot of people have been playing. They haven't really been floss blocking as much from what I noticed. I guess it's because a lot of people don't know about this change. That again, if you read the patch notes, and if you didn't pay attention carefully to this one line, you would have easily missed how big of an impact it has. And this is definitely going to shake up the meta. For some characters, it's going to make the offense better. It's definitely a nerf to the defense and the floss blocking. You still can use floss blocking in other ways, like floss blocking jump-ins, but now being able to play defensively, cover different string options, mix-ups, who knows what kind of characters got directly buffed to this. I think it's going to change the meta and make some characters better now than they were before. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and stay tuned for my next batch of videos I have coming out, which is going to cover a lot more with the characters changes and some general gameplay mechanics for this new update for MK11.